So back to London, and something very important is happening today. Actually, my room is a mess because I just came back from Amsterdam yesterday. But guess where I'm going? I'm going to see the Jonas Brothers tonight. The reason why this is so important for me is I learned how to speak English because of the Jonas Brothers, basically. I loved them so much when I was a kid, like I was 8 years old. And I just really wanted to learn their songs, and one day I had the dream to meet them and be able to speak to them and actually learn English just for that. 20 years after, I actually have my whole life revolved on the fact that I can speak English. So that's actually very rewarding to me. It's the 4th time I'm going to their concert. More on that later, but let's go because I'm late. Okay, I'm a little bit late, so I really have to sprint. But one very cool thing is I have one of my best friends living in London, actually. And she's a best friend from home, actually, from Porto Alegre, my city back in Brazil. And we're friends now for about, I think, 15 years. And we actually met at a Jonas Brothers concert. And we're gonna go out tonight together to the concert. And I think that's kind of a full circle kind of thing. It's also our celebration of 15 years of friendship. She's probably my oldest friend now. So, how great. And as I'm such a fun girl, I decided to celebrate the old times and actually made a little sign for the Jonas Brothers. I'm not sure if they're gonna be able to see, but this is what it says. That is a little bit of a funny thing to say, but I truly believe in influencers, and honestly, the Jonas Brothers gave me friends. They allow for me to learn a new language, and they gave me this with such like big ease and everything, and I don't know, I just feel so grateful. 15 years later, here I am. Just gonna wait for my friend, but yeah. See you guys soon! Well, I'm looking at the merch and I probably have like 20 Jonas Brothers t-shirts back at home from the times I used to go to their concerts when I was like 12. And I remember I never got to wear them because people would make fun of me because it was like for kids. I guess I was too old to like the Jonas Brothers, I don't know. But now I'm just waiting until it becomes vintage and it becomes something cool to wear so I can get all of my t-shirts out of my closet and finally wear them without feeling bad about it. Guys, here comes Louisa! Yeah! Fuck me. Yay! Agora tô com vergonha. Cheers though. Cheers. Okay. So Louisa and I are friends for 15 years now, and we actually met at a Jonas Brothers concert. So that's kind of like a full circle moment for us, celebrating 15 years of friendship, because it's really like 15 years.
Yeah, it's been 15 years.
So, special evening.
And then the first concert was out actually in Brazil, and now we are where?
In London. I'm gonna cry. I think one thing that's also pretty cool is that when Louisa and I met, I remember we kind of became friends immediately because we had some very specific and similar dreams, like of moving abroad. I remember Louisa really wanted to go to LA, and I wanted to go to New York at the time, and we kind of had that, you know, bound, like that similarity, because we've always wanted to live abroad, and here we are. Wrong continent, but still.
But the same city.
Which is cool.
Yeah.
I look fat. much. Guys, honestly, our seats are so good, we can't even understand. We just bought the tickets. Despite the fact that we like the Jonas Brothers for 15 years, Luisa and I had agreed that we were not doing this anymore because we spent too much time and money in the past chasing after these boys. But then like 3 hours before the concert, I told Luisa, you're gonna regret for the rest of your life if you don't go to this. And she's like, it's true. So I just bought the tickets for us. The thing is that I'm really surprised because I go to concerts a lot. I probably went to like 20 concerts this year already. And it's the first concert that actually it has a seat for every single person, so no one is standing. And we just bought those for like 130 pounds and we're actually sitting and we are so close to the stage. It's intense. It's amazing.
I saw a sign over here, I was trying to read it. You said you learned English. Where's that sign? Can I read it again? Do you have the sign still? I didn't memorize it. I'm not very good at memorization. "20 years ago, I learned to speak English because I love the Jonas Brothers. Now I live in London, studied in 5 countries, and have an international career." What's that? Wow. Hold on down here for a second, I just want to talk to you. Pretty cool. I live in London, studied in 5 countries, and had an international career. What's that? Wow. Hold on down here for a second, I just want to talk to you. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Oh, careful. That's perfect right there. What's your name? Victoria. Where are you from, Victoria? We're in Brazil. Amazing. Porto Alegre. Perfect. Well, thank you for being here with us. And wow, what an amazing career and life you've had thus far. We can't wait to see where you are in 20 more years from here. Pretty cool. A lot of Brazilians here today, huh? Let's go, Brazil! Brazil! Okay. Well, not that long ago, and not that impressive, we were in a movie.
So I did not get a chance to say anything about last night, but it was so madness. Before I left home, I had this very intense feeling of like write a sign, like do a sign telling your story somehow, like just like how impactful were the Jonas Brothers in my life. So I did it. Guys, I was pretty far away from the stage, and also the letters on my sign, they were really small. Like people who were like in front of me couldn't really read it. I have no clue how Joe could actually read that. At first he like saw it and he spent like a really long time reading it, and I would try like to put the sign like closer to him and ask for people to like pass it on. He's like, no, it's fine. And then he read it and he was like, wow, okay. And then yeah, then he just kept like singing a few songs, and then 20 minutes later he said like, oh, I saw a few great signs tonight. There's one of this girl who said that she learned English 20 years ago. Like, I'm not really good at memorizing. Where are you? And I was like, it's me, I'm here. And he's like, okay, cool, let me see that sign again. And he's like, come here, I want to talk to you. And it was so mental, like it was so surreal, like, and I somehow felt like it was meant to happen. Like even before I went to the concert, I felt like something really cool was going to happen in the evening. So anyways, that was a great night. Yeah, also like last night after the concert, like we bumped into some people who told us where they were staying, so we went there and we got to meet Kevin and Joe.
Okay. Hi Kevin, can we get pictures? We came from Brazil.
Hi Kevin.
Joe, can we get pictures? We came from Brazil. Here. Yes. Can I get one, please? Thank you, Joe.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. Yeah, yeah.
How are you? Okay.
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, of course. Yeah, no worries. Nice shirt.
So that was so nice. Also it was like insane because like I went to the back of the concert at some point and then I bumped into a friend I know, and I was like, oh my god, you're here. He's like, yes, I saw you on the screen, I filmed you. So I have like also like a video from like the back and like the actual screen being filmed. And Also, like, what I think is even more amazing is that at the beginning of the concert, the Jonas Brothers said, hey, tonight we're gonna film this concert. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna end up like being any like DVDs or anything. So it was just like, it was mental. More stuff actually. When I left the concert, a lot of people came to me, Brazilians specifically, and they were like, girl, we saw you represented Brazil so well. And they actually had filmed me as well, so they sent me like videos of like me talking to Joel like in front of stage. So yeah, what a so yeah, and now just heading our way to the hotel to try to say goodbye. But yeah, so that's it.